Well, I'm speaking again to the legendary film director, artist, poet, a fascinating man,
Human being.
human being. He says, Silvano Agosti, and what I want to do now is talk to him. In India, he actually met and knew and interviewed the legendary uh,
Indira.
Indira Gandhi, one of the Silvano. Tell me about Indira. She's considered one of the. She certainly was one of the most fascinating and great women of that century.
Actually, she was the daughter of Nehru. Nehru
course.
was the chief of India before her, and she actually, her father said, marry this man. He's not a very important man, but his name is Gandhi. And Gandhi is beloved in India. So you shall be not Indira Nehru, but Indira Gandhi.
Ah, so he had her married so that she could acquire the name.
Yes, absolutely. Acquired the most famous name in India, which is Mahatma Gandhi. And that was the idea. And then she became Indira Gandhi. And so everybody voted.
Oh, by the way, that Gandhi was not related to the great Gandhi, as I recall.
No. That Gandhi was nobody.
Yeah.
Just his name was Gandhi. And the father of Indira said, marry this man that is not a very important man, but his family name is Gandhi. And Gandhi is the most beloved name in India. So when they voted the premier, everybody voted for Indira Gandhi. You know?
Yes. Well, tell me about Indira Gandhi. What do you think of her as a person, as a leader, as a political leader, as a controversial figure?
She was a very, very natural person, and she got shocked at half of the interview when I said to her, I have a delicate question for you. And she said, okay, what's the question? And I said, I have learned they are going to shoot you.
Oh.
And she, in the interview, makes a beautiful smile, and then she says, what's delicate in the fact that they're going to kill me? I know they want to kill me. And actually, a few months after, she was shot by the bodyguard, which meant CIA. When CIA wants to kill somebody, he uses the bodyguard.
Yes. In fact, that's a theme for another video. But it's incredible the shit that the CIA has done all over the world, the assassinations, the disruptions that they've created. But
I don't know. I'm not very expert in the CIA thing, but certainly Indira Gandhi had this.
Yes. So she knew she would be killed at some point.
She knew because she had a program as a plan. She had to unite Japan, India, Pakistan to create a very huge bloc to contrast Europe, to contrast the United States,
And she was, I guess she was sort of, como se dice, avvicinandosi, getting close to Russia. Maybe that was part of the issue, I think.
Well, certainly Russia was not against Indira, and Russia was always looking for strong partners, and they found one in Indira. Because Russia is a great country, but not comparable to the United States, So I think she was so attracted by my question that she became very, very familiar with me, and she was very, very kind,
Very personal.
very personal. Buonasera. Actually, she was horribly shot in the head by the bodyguard, and
Al Salavoce.
she didn't merit this, certainly. But first of all, it was a tremendous new situation that as a head of India, of such an incredible, mysterious, huge country, for the first time there was a woman.
In fact, I think she's been the only woman prime minister that India has had.
Yes, yes. That's why one of the many why or of the many because of her murder was that she was a woman. Certainly. Buonasera.
Well, I think part of it too was initiating that war with Pakistan, which ended up creating Bangladesh, and of course she declared a state of emergency where the civil rights were restricted and abrogated, and I think that created a lot of anger.
Yes, because everybody talks willingly about the rights of human being, but nobody does anything to respect these rights. So even the most conservatory people talk willingly about the rights. Every human being has his rights, the rights to live, the rights to find a job, the rights to eat, the rights to be happy.
Yeah.
But nobody does any concrete solution to make humanity a happy reality.
Well, people naturally prefer comfort and security for the longest time until they finally are forced to take a revolutionary action, perhaps.
And those are two, they defend the incredible privilege that they have, economic privilege, power privilege.
Yeah. Well, most interesting. This is Silvano Agosti, and this is Oscar Wright in Rome. We'll talk to you later.